Guys, welcome back to another episode of Reviews by this guy. And before we get into the topic of today, I'd like to say don't forget to let me spend my money so you don't waste yours by hitting that subscribe button. And if you're interested to keeping informed of new videos being uploaded on the We Deem channel, don't forget to click that bell, because I'm definitely not going to stop because of COPA, COPPA, whatever the FTC wants to call it. Big government bullies trying to stop us from making content and try to claim that even if we say it's not child-oriented, if it has a fluffy bunny in it, it might appeal to kids. So I'm going to fine you $42,000. Get out of here. Anyway, getting into the topic of today, if you follow me on my Instagram, wait, you're not following me on my Instagram? Head over there and follow me on my Instagram, and link on the screen. I post all my video game pickups and collections on there. So if you're definitely interested in seeing new things that might become videos, I'd definitely go ahead and follow me on the Instagram. But you would have seen this Edge Joystick from, I guess that says Emio. And this is for your NES Classic. It's supposed to model the original one, the Advantage joystick that came out with the NES. No guys, unfortunately you're not going to see that one in this video because I don't own it. So I really can't compare it. So I'm just going to judge the build quality of this on its own merit. Let's go ahead and get this guy open. I poked a hole right in the flap, ripped it just to get this open. Pain in the butt. Now the box is damaged. Well, that's nothing new. And in the box, you get the user manual. The Edge Joystick, Gamer's Advantage Joystick. See, Advantage is right in the name because it's modeled after the NES Advantage stick. And it's a pretty decent manual. Talks about the turbo functions, digital 8-way input with a circular gate, A and B are micro switches. The slow button will give an edge over those using a normal controller. The B plus A button makes it easier to execute contained moves, requiring the player to press both the A and B button. It makes B and A move easier to execute with more accuracy. And as you can see, also included in the box, which of course is bent, and it's probably because I stuck that thing in there. That's upsetting. Tips and tricks, cheat codes edition, and on the inside, as you can see, you got Mega Man 2, Flashman, says Metal Blade, Crash Bombs. It has all sorts of different cheats in here you can use. Here's Super Mario Brothers. That's actually a pretty cool thing to include. Kid Icarus, Icebreakers. It's got Ghouls and Ghosts. This part of it's in a different language. Oh, here goes English. Some of it is in, looked like it was in French. Here is the Edge Joystick. It feels to be made of a pretty sturdy plastic, something you would probably see from original NES accessories. As you can see, you have the turbo notches here. You have A and B, really clickish, and you got the 8-gate analog stick, and you have the A and B button. They were talking about the slow, the start, and select. And of course, because it is for the NES Classic, it has the Wii connector, as you can see. And yes. It has a different handle or topper for the arcade stick. This thing is really wrapped in there. Oh my god. That is annoying. It's like saran wrap. But as you can see, it's a different topper. All you do is screw off the ball one here. Screw off the ball here, and then you can put this one on if you like this style, like the Hap style arcade stick, and you'll be here screwing for the rest of your life. But there you go, you got a different arcade stick here. Let's get this guy hooked up to the NES Classic and see how it functions. Something I did notice right out the box, these buttons are scratched to hell. I might get sued $42,000 for saying the word hell. Yeah, this ball is pretty scuffed too. It's always lovely to get brand new pre-scratched items.
Alright, we got the NES arcade stick connected to the NES Classic. Go ahead and see how this guy works, and as you can see, it is moving through the menu. You do have that clickish sound. It feels real responsive. As you can see, up and down is working. Let's go ahead and let me choose a game. Yeah, let's go ahead with Galaga, seeing where that was originally an arcade game. And we're going to go ahead and press A, which does work. It is auto-firing. I don't know, maybe it turbo's on. It is definitely working, but for some, I don't get why it's auto-firing. Wait, there it... No. If I press it, it turns it off, but it's not really taking it off. And if I press this, it fires. And I see the light. There you go, it's off now. I had to hit that button right there. Now it's working perfectly fine. Let's see if I could get back to the menu. I guess I gotta hit the reset button on the actual device. That's kind of annoying if you're not standing near the console. And now it's just selecting whatever it wants. Well, that's kind of frustrating. Well, that was pretty frustrating. I don't know what was causing that. I had to power the system down just to get back here and for it to stop selecting stuff. But let's go ahead. Let's play a different game. You do have Gradius here. We got Ghouls and Ghosts. Let's go ahead and do that. Or Ghouls and Goblins. Ghouls and Goblins. Ghosts and Goblins. And there's the fire, there's jump. Yeah, it's really responsive. And I died, of course. And you can't reset it from here. Let's go ahead and see if it does that again. And now it's alright. I don't know what was wrong there. Let's go ahead and play one more game just to get a feel for this arcade stick. For the most part, it's working really, really good. Let's do Pac-Man. Let's go ahead and hit that turbo on. I don't know, I don't really see a difference in it. Turn that on too. Of course I died. I don't see any difference in the turbo in this. And A and B really doesn't do much in here either. So I don't know about that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to move any faster in this game. I know I'm sucking right now. I got killed. I don't know. Let's find a game that I think maybe that turbo will work in. Let's go with another shooter. Let's go with Gradius. This is going to be the last game we're playing for this. So far, the arcade stick is alright. I mean, for what it is. I mean, it pretty much shoots and fires for you. And it does turn up the rapidness of the shot. As you can see, you can slow it down. It's faster now. Now it's slower. Let's go ahead and turn those off. And the A-B does do a rapid shot. Like a rapid spurt of bullets. Whereas... So I guess it has some sort of functionality, but honestly, in my opinion, it's a complete waste of buttons. But I guess it's nice to have them. And of course, I died again. If I do that... I don't know, it seems the same though. Oh well. That be the end of that.
Final verdict on the NES arcade stick for the Nintendo Classic from Emio, or Emio, however you say that. During testing, the arcade stick was really responsive. The buttons were responsive. The turbo did seem to auto-fire a lot quicker, and the start and select worked perfectly fine. The B and A doesn't seem to do much. I don't know if there's any games that utilize the two buttons, like a side jump or something, or jumping higher. I didn't really see any real use for the A plus B. It didn't do much in my opinion. Off camera, I did test the slow button on Super Mario Bros. And it seemed like it just kept pausing the game, which I guess is the point, just in case you're trying to figure out an enemy. You can go ahead and do that, but I honestly found it to be really annoying and unuseful. Construction of the guy is built really well. It's really sturdy. It's kind of similar to the plastic of the NES Classic. I did notice that you gotta kind of have to be slightly precise with this during Pac-Man. By holding the ball like that instead of trying to do this, I kept getting stuck, but that also might have been because I was playing the arcade stick around the camera's tripod, which is always fun. I don't know, overall, I kind of like it. It's kind of nice to have it for the NES Classic. Is it necessary? Obviously, no, it's not. But at $20-something, if you're looking to re-experience that NES Advantage arcade stick on your Classic, this one is pretty much modeled after that. Looking at the guy, I will say I'm kind of getting a DIY, or I'm kind of getting a We DIY vibe. And maybe there's going to be a future project, and just by me saying that, I'm sure any of you other guys can kind of get where I'm going with that. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so if you're interested to see a possible DIY with this arcade stick and the NES Classic. I might be picking up a second one of these. If you have any questions on this Nintendo Classic arcade stick from Emio, I'm probably butchering their name, please leave those in the comments down below. If you got this stick and you have an opinion, I'd always like to hear those in the comments down below as well. If you're interested in picking one of these guys up, don't forget, anything featured in my videos can be found in the description down below. You can click one of the links, go ahead, pick up one of these guys, or even pick up an NES Classic, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of hard to get these guys nowadays without going out to a store and searching them out, or paying a hefty price that someone's charging. Don't forget to hit like. There's also that thumbs down. If you dislike this video, do consider sharing amongst friends and the rest of your social media. And don't forget to let me spend my money so you don't waste yours by hitting that subscribe button.